just definitely add some experience, and a guy that's it's been in the back end of a bullpen for a while now, and we know what Michael can do, and looking forward to getting him back.
It's coming up on 1 year since Adley was called up. I think you guys have 25 games over 500 since then. Wondering just how impressive you've been with all the different ways he's been able to contribute to a team in his first 4 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure where to start. You know, the record kind of speaks for itself. On, you know, our season definitely changed when he got here last year, and I think he has a huge part of that. And you know, like I've always said, what he does with our pitching staff is how much he cares behind the plate. You know what I like the best about him is that he's upset when a pitcher doesn't do well, and he takes it really personal. And when I've talked to him privately about certain pitchers, he is trying everything he can to get that pitcher through an inning, or get that pitcher when a guy doesn't have, he takes it personal. That's just a great attribute shows how much he cares and how much of a team guy he is. It's not all about his numbers and what he does. It's really about helping others, and for me, that's an amazing quality he has and that he brought here, and it's really changed a lot of things around here.
Brandon, over the course of this homestand, you've seen just a rise in attendance from that weekend series with the Pirates to this week with, obviously Trout and Shohei, but I think also the fans are responding to your guys' success. What does that do to your experience as a manager, and sort of looking back on maybe the times where there weren't so many folks watching the games?
There's definitely a different energy in the ballpark, and that just makes it more fun for players. You know, when it's louder, when there's fans are into it, and they're spraying water. We're spitting water, they're spraying water. It makes a great atmosphere, honestly, and I know our players feed off it. I mean, last year for me, this Angels series last year was probably the most energetic I've ever seen this place, and we're doing it without any giveaways right now. So that's a lot of fun. I know our players appreciate it, honestly. It's tough to play in a place where it's quiet, and big stadiums, when it's not many people, it's pretty quiet. You can hear the fans around you. You can hear the other team's dugout. And so when there's a buzz in the air and there's energy, it makes it a lot more fun to play.
When you look back on the last week, is there any moment that stands out, or sort of like where you just kind of notice, man, they're giving us the energy today?
Well, I think the first night of that section, the Bird Bath section, I think that was it a Friday night? Yeah, that against Pittsburgh. That for me, that was a great crowd that night, and we played really well, and thought there was a ton of energy in the ballpark. That's when I noticed it.
Brandon, have you ever seen anything, obviously not quite like that, but minor leagues, big league, Chicago, whatever, that was to that extent where fans kind of got to be involved in that kind of way?
From a fan involvement, I think it's, the bleachers in Wrigley, there's nothing scripted, but that's definitely an event. And they're so on top of you there that you can hear and you see that's pretty cool, especially when we were good and it was packed every day, and there was a party. It was a party. There was a party going on during the game, and so our outfielders really, there was a ton of interaction between our outfielders but besides that, I think they're doing a great job here of bringing energy to this ballpark, and that makes it fun for everybody.